And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Santos with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Murray flips his forward on the jet sweep. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1. First down, Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A carry here for Hunt. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. From the gun, Murray. This goes out right to Doyle. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Hunter, nice swander on a punt as he sends this one away. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. Taken from just outside the 30. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And some room to roam now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it.
Touchdown, Packers! Sterling Shepard there to make the grab, and the Packers have taken the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And nothing but daylight ahead. 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Throwing, Jones. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles? He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And he's got this down to the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action here on 1st down. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Pass, catch, 1st down for Tunyon. Undrafted at Indiana State, but he really came on in 2020. 52 catches, and even more importantly, 11 touchdowns.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. James Conner. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week one.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week one, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards remain on second down. Back to throw. Jones throwing the out route and complete. That's Shepard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Well, that's complete to Shepard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and it's second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Watkins here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. Sterling Shepard, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A nice throw there. We've seen a lot of those from this young man. And how would you assess, Charles, his first start thus far?
I think it's been everything that they could have asked for, because he's handled all the basics quite well.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Henry Ruggs, already his second. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touch.
He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Jones' throw complete here on target to Tunyon.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. He'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll roll him out right. Looking for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket.
He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Sterling Shepard. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Green Bay, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin,
and we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Now a play fake here on first down.
Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
And he will find his man Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
The quick slant caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
James.
A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. First and 10. Ball at the 19. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, powerful running. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Nick Chubb, his second. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
He'll get this to Connor underneath.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Flushed out right. And he fires one incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And that's a nice throw right there, and I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
Now again to the big fullback use check. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Jones now off the play fake. It's hauled in by Shepard. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers add on to their lead. His first career touchdown pass. Yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's... The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Jones. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Henry Ruggs, 64 yards. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Bud Dupree. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carved.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tonyan. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. McCann's kick up and good. And that will do it for them. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. A throw over the middle taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one. Is that a fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And that's on the guard, Cody Ford. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Henry Ruggs. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Here's Jones. Off play action. They'll roll him out right. This is Shepard on the catch. Touchdown, Packers. Sterling Shepard, 58 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out.
There goes Sterling Shepard. Touchdown. Sterling Shepard with 2 touchdowns on the season. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Shepard deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. The Packers unable to... Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Jones off the play fake. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Off play action. Jones on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got...
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing one. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
It certainly did.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Off the play fake. Jones sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was...
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Packers, they make amends for their Week 1 loss. We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jones now throwing on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
This defense for the Niners, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Henry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Connor. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
A first down throw for Cousins. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is taking him one-handed. What a catch. Touchdown, Packers. Henry Ruggs. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go play action. Cousins. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Good route here.
Another try after the first down sack. Cousins looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Levante David. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Now Jones on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Shepard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Pass caught by Ruggs, middle of the field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 21-0 our score after one. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Again to Henry. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. McCann for the point after. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Play action now. Cousins. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Play fake. Cousins. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Levante David. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Jones. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And his kick here is good. And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Quez Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McCann now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Packers 34, 49-3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, it's Washington. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense.
And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. All over you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. Jones throwing on first down. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And it's a Packers touchdown. Henry Ruggs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are pouring it on. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Cousins. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Niners first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flash?
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Henry Ruggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers continue to roll. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
49ers 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. To the right side, it's Kelsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Cousins now. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Off the play fake, Cousins. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's incomplete. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. Now Jones.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Jones now on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Westbrook now on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive, Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Reception here by Ruggs. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
The Packers unable to pick up the first, and this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Landry.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Steelers, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.